claimed to be the greatest discovery of the world about the story behind the wealth of Ferdinand Marcos. Find some time, do some research, and soon you will be amazed of what this righteous man had done for the Filipino people and the humanity. As a young man, once, he questioned himself in his diary, would I be a scholar or hero? But to his entire enemy and doubtful legions, he was accused of all imaginable horrendous crimes, being a tyrant, plunderer and murderer. He died and carried his undoubted legacy to his deathbed with his final belief he was not only a scholar and a hero. We will find out who the real Ferdinand D. Marcos. The new documents leaked in this modern art of mass communications, the internet. In fact, the perspective has elevated to the highest degree unimaginable to be given to a human being. Magdalene absorbed the worst degradation of her life from her own people, being a prostitute, but became a saint when the world learned who she really was. The worst fate the former president experienced when his own people thrown him out from his own enchanted Maharlika kingdom known as the Republic of the Philippines in this modern day. A very ill and harmless 89-year-old man begged to attend his mother's funeral but denied to go home. He died months later, yet, his remains was refused to be sent home by the same accusers and until to this day, stolen of his rights as a veteran soldier who defended his country during World War II to be buried a hero. History will judge Ferdinand de Marcos when people will realize what he had accomplished as a testament in his last will during his last days of his colorful life. Ferdinand de Marcos was not only a modern-day scholar, a hero, but the 20th century highest model and honorary human being award as a great president, great philosopher, great thinker, great investor, great world-class lawyer, World Bank's sole trustee of the world's wealth of humanity. At a very young age, as a brilliant lawyer, he became as one of the richest human in the year of early 60s. Ferdinand de Marcos enriched the Philippines to be the richest country of the world, to save the Filipino people and humanity. He was able to gather all the most expensive gemstones, billions of gold belonging to a great number of nations and the Maharlika kingdom and common people of all kingdoms, known today as the Filipinos, with diverse ethnicities who live in this modern day of the Republic of the Philippines. Being the top lawyer and the best president in multi-layered generations that this country ever produced, he used his brilliance to secure and lead the implementation, protection and genius investments of the world's wealth to many countries. Secretly to his own people, alone, he fought the United States of America, European countries and banks of the world to preserve the wealth as a sole trustee through the guidance of divine spirits and magic. He played his role as a brother of the famous Bernardo Carpio, Jose Rizal, survivor of the last enchanted Maharlika kingdoms, to deliver the wealth to the people when the right time comes. Ferdinand de Marcos was more than just a scholar and a hero. He was the entrusted savior of the Filipino people and humanity who, in his last breath, had fought against his very own people, whom he saved, guarding the wealth from the greedy people who accused him of the worst crimes. Beyond the shadow of a doubt, the new trustees and Ferdinand de Marcos, the entrusted savior of the Maharlika kingdom, its wealth and humanity, had succeeded in their quest.